Hey Leo, hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your general reading for the sign of Leo. Keep in mind, since this is a general reading, it's not going to resonate for all of you, so just take what you can. Leave the rest behind. I will clarify with my other deck, and I will grab some oracle cards at the very end of the reading. Okay. My dog was just trying to knock my camera over. Okay. So I'm going to take a look into your recent past energies, current energies, as well as possible future energies, and see what you've had going on, Leo, okay? Okay. Messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know the most right now, please? What does Leo need to know? Messages for Leo. What does Leo need to know? Okay, this one came out first. Four of Wands. That's your recent past, so could be celebrations. Could have been some fours can be like foundational energy. I'll get more on that once I clarify. Current energy, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you may be currently working very hard at something, putting in a lot of work. Messages for Leo. Five of Cups in the future energy. That can be some regret or some remorse. We'll get more on that as I go along. Overall energy, Three of Swords. Some of you Leos getting over some heartbreak. We'll see when I get more. Next to that, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Maybe not open emotionally because of some heartbreak. Let me go on and get a few more on this. Messages for Leo. Tell me more about this Four of Wands for Leo. Seven of Swords. I mean, that's weird. I said swords, but it's actually a wand. Some defensive kind of energy. Putting up defenses. Let me get another one on that for Leo. Five of Pentacles in the reverse. So again, this could be, this is past energy, along with your Four of Wands that came out the first time around. Seven of Wands with Five of Pentacles in reverse. So it could be that it could be a new relationship. Could be new relationship energy. Maybe recently you committed to someone or something, but you could be, maybe it was you were a little bit defensive or on the defense, maybe just paying extra close attention because of maybe feeling abandoned in the past somehow. Let's go to your current energy. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles for Leo. What else for this Eight of Pentacles, please? Hierophant, which is commitment type of energy. That's interesting. You're putting, there's some kind of commitment that seems to be coming up here. You're currently putting in the work. You're committed to working on something, okay? Let me get another one. What else for that Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant? The Hermit. And then we have Virgo energy. Coming out all of a sudden. I don't know if you're committed to yourself in somehow, some way. We'll get more when I get my other deck, okay? Let's go to future energies. Five of Cups. Tell me more. Eight of Wands in the reverse. That can be lack of communication or movement, and the Star in reverse. So at the same time, I'm getting like some, I don't know if it's personal healing, working on yourself. Let me go to your overall energy with this Three of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse. Tell me more. Now this is you, Leo. This is your card, Strength in reverse. Yeah, I feel like some kind of heartbreak from the past, from a recent relationship, issues in the past, or some kind of connection there that was difficult. Oh, that one flew out. King of Wands. Again, this is your energy. You are fire energy. It's like you're trying to get more control over this, over your healing, over that aspect of your life in general. Let's get my other deck. I'm going to get my crystal visions so I can get more clarification. Your energy is all over this, your current energy here with this Three of Swords, Ace of Cups in reverse, that Strength card, and that King of Wands. Those are both you, Leo, okay? Trying to like take control over the situation. Okay, I'm going to go back to your past energy. Four of Wands, Seven of Wands, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Tell me more about this. Oh, okay, that was fast. Seven, okay. We have a double card confirmation, folks. If you've seen my videos before, my readings, this is Spirit's way of saying to me that this is important for you. Okay, I've got a Seven of Wands, clarifying the Seven of Wands from the other deck. Okay, so some of you have been really, you've got your guard up lately, or you've been defensive with people, or one person in particular. Let's see what else I get for this. What about the Five of Pentacles in reverse? World in reverse, unfinished business. So some of you may be holding on to something from the past, a past relationship that didn't go so well for you, or the person made you feel maybe not important enough to them. Something involving a commitment here, okay? This could even be about, for some of you, this could even be, maybe you went to a get-together or a party. Maybe you saw an ex who made you feel kind of defensive. You know, maybe things weren't tied up neatly in a little bow before that. And it could just be, you know, something about an energy of you having unfinished business with this, you know, person. Could even be multiple people, you know, take that how it resonates. Because I've got the World in reverse. That's unfinished business. Something you feel defensive over, or you feel defensive towards a particular person. Tell me more about this Eight of Pentacles with the Hierophant. The Unknown card. So this deck, the Crystal Visions Tarot, has this Unknown card. Can you see it? It's probably reflecting. Which basically means there's currently something that you may be trying to figure out that may explain why I've got the Hermit here with the Hierophant, okay? Again, could be about a commitment of some kind, working towards a commitment, working on a commitment. But then we have this Hermit. The Hermit doesn't quite belong for me with these other cards. It's like an energy of, you know, solitude, going within, you know, hanging by yourself, inner work, that kind of thing. So some of you, there may be something you're trying to figure out. You're trying to get information. Spirit's saying it's not time yet. You're not supposed to know. Okay? Whatever that is for you. Let's get a few more. Tell me more about this Hermit. Nine of Wands in the reverse. So it could be some of you maybe are just working on, like, if you do feel more defensive, or you've been defensive in some ways, maybe you're just trying to figure out, like, why am I overreacting? Why do I feel like I want to argue or fight? Could be that type of situation. Let me get another one. Tell me more about this Hermit. Okay. Three of Wands in the reverse. So some of you may not know how to go about maybe getting rid of this feeling of, damn it, I'm on edge. I feel really salty towards this person. I feel irritable. I feel defensive. It almost feels, again, like inner work, like you're trying to just maybe figure it out internally on your own, so that you can move forward, okay? Because a similar type of energy came up in your overall energy with this Three of Swords, Strength, King of Wands, kind of like you're trying to get control over it, which is a great thing, okay, Leo? It's always good to do that, to work through baggage or issues, that type of thing. Let's go towards your future energies. Five of Cups with Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Star in reverse, which is, again, relates to kind of healing energy. Three of Pentacles. You may even, in the future, it could involve a friend. If this involves a friend, it might be that you, like, stop communicating with your friends or friend group, to kind of still focus on this issue. Tell me more about the Star card with the Five of Cups. Ten of Swords. Yep. Again, there's that, like, trying to get over some past heartbreak. Ten of Swords in the reverse. Getting over a betrayal, or someone feeling like you were stabbed in the back. And there's kind of that Five of Cups is like a sadness kind of energy. Thank you, Spirit. That's exactly what this feels like, okay? So we've got Ten of Swords in reverse, Ten of Wands in reverse, letting go of that baggage that I mentioned, getting rid of, a heavy load, all that heavy energy, all the pain from whatever this was in the past for you, okay? Take it how it resonates. As I said before, it's not going to resonate for all of you. Take what you can, leave the rest. If it does, leave me a comment down below. I'd like to hear your comments. And then Queen of Cups in reverse, bottom of the deck after that, and the Lovers in reverse. So I definitely feel like some of you are maybe just, moving towards that, that Hermit energy little by little, so you can kind of work through this. I feel like in the past, the recent past, that perhaps you were triggered in some manner. You saw this person or these people, it triggered you, triggered your emotions, triggered anger, all of those things. And now you're trying to, like, process that and then move through it, okay? You may be turning down, turning off emotionally. Let's see if I can get some advice. I haven't done this for a little bit. I feel the need to do it today. For Leo. Spirit, any other messages or advice for Leo before I pull the Oracle cards? Ooh. Again, Three of Swords. That's weird. there may have been arguments if you saw this person recently or something. I keep saying swords when I mean to say wands. Okay? Which the swords, that's communication, your thought process. This is about, having difficulty kind of looking towards the future, down that, what path am I going on? Three cups in the reverse. Could be third party involved with this. Take it or leave it if it applies to you. Okay. Anything else? Spirit could also be saying, like, it's good that you're laying off social engagements or laying low for now. Can't really avoid social things during the holidays as we inch towards them. And Ace of Swords, stay truthful to yourself, which means kind of, we all can have a habit of maybe living in denial at times, denying what we're feeling or what's going on around us. So that is good advice from Spirit. Let's grab a few oracles to end your reading, Leo. I love these oracle cards. Frog Spirit Renewal. This is what I feel like some of you are doing. This whole reading, it kind of is speaking about renewed energy, getting rid of past baggage, working on yourself, that kind of thing. Dog is making noise, of course. Patience. Remember, these things don't happen overnight. It's going to take a while. If you are looking for certain information about yourself or other people or what happened during those interactions, you have to have patience. You'll know the information when you're meant to know that. Okay, last one. Gratitude. Bluebell Fairy. Again, a really awesome card to have. So, renewal, patience, gratitude. Be grateful that you went through that experience. Now you're going through the process of, figuring it out. What did you learn? What should you do differently next time around? Learning more about yourself and other people in the process. So it is a good thing, and we should be grateful for those interactions, even if it's a case of failed relationships. Okay. So anyway, Leo, I hope this helped, guys. Thanks so much. We'll see you next time. Take care. Have a great week.